Wagwan gang, welcome back. The sun is down, so the melon is out popping today. But I still gotta shoot a video, so it is what it is. We got Louis C.K., of course, but maybe. Is it yes? Is it no? Maybe so? In between, eeny, meeny, miny, mo? But let's get into it. Louis C.K., of course, but maybe. Coming at you after this little intro.
And I'm back with my partners. We got a ole, ole, yeah. Bottle of Corona, lay up on the water. My lady in the corner, she foreign. Wake up in the morning, margarita calling.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to watch my videos. I am grateful, and I don't take it for granted at all. And if you see my face, my handsome face for the first time, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and take our relationship further, because whatever the topic is, no matter the video, my goal is to provide you with a daily dose of edutainment. That means in every single video, whether that be a comedy reaction video, to a skincare video, to a life-changing video, every single video comes under the umbrella of it being life-changing, right? So I want to give you information that's both informative and content that's both entertaining. Mix that together and you get edutainment. You get me? So that's my promise to you once you subscribe after this video, or maybe a couple other videos, right? So let's get right into it. Louis C.K., of course, but maybe comedy reaction. Let's see what he has to say.
You know, you have your bad thoughts. Hopefully you do good things. Everybody has a competition in their brain of good thoughts and bad thoughts. Hopefully they win, the good thoughts win. For me, I always have both. I have like the thing I believe, the good thing. That's the thing I believe. And then there's this thing. And I don't believe it, but it is there.
Yeah.
It's always this thing and then this thing. It's become a category in my brain that I call, of course, but maybe. I'll give you an example. Okay, like of course, children who have nut allergies need to be protected. Of course. We have to segregate their food from nuts, have their medication available at all times, and anybody who manufactures or serves food needs to be aware of deadly nut allergies. Of course. But maybe.
What's the maybe?
Maybe. If touching a nut kills you, you're supposed to die.
Natural selection.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Jesus. I have a nephew who has that. I'd be devastated if something happened to him. But maybe, maybe, if we all just do this for 1 year, we're done with nut allergies forever.
True.
No, of course not. Of course, if you're fighting for your country and you get shot or hurt, it's a terrible tragedy. Of course. Of course. But maybe if you pick up a gun and go to another country and you get shot, it's not that weird. Maybe if you get shot by the dude you were just shooting at, it's a tiny bit your fault.
He's treading under a lot of water right now.
Of course, slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Listen, you all clapped for dead kids with the nuts. For kids dying from nuts, you applauded. So you're in this with me now, do you understand? You don't get to cherry pick. Those kids did nothing to you. Of course slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Of course it is. Every time it's happened. Black people in America, Jews in Egypt, every time a whole race of people has been enslaved, it's a terrible, horrible thing. Of course. But maybe every incredible human achievement in history was done with slaves. Every single thing where you go, how did they build those pyramids? They just threw human death and suffering at them until they were finished. How did we traverse the nation with a railroad so quickly? We just threw Chinese people in caves and blew them up and didn't give a shit what happened to them. There's no end to what you can do when you don't give a fuck about particular people. You can do anything. That's where human greatness comes from, is that we're shitty people, that we fuck others over. Even today, how do we have this amazing microtechnology? Because the factory where they're making these, they jump off the fucking roof because it's a nightmare in there. You really have a choice. You can have candles and horses and be a little kinder to each other, or let someone suffer immeasurably far away just so you can leave a mean comment on YouTube while you're taking a shit. Thanks a lot, folks. You guys were great. Thank you very, very much.
Well, what they say, there's a good side and a bad side to everything. Every rose has its thorn, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, real talk though. To be honest, natural selection, right? Because of the fact that, you know, healthcare and science has gotten us so far, we are able to like essentially bypass natural selection. Like the people, let's say we didn't have like all this stuff we have now. The people who are naturally have like disabilities, people who are naturally just like are weaker, would naturally just like weed out. That's what natural selection is all about. So because of the fact that we don't have like natural selection like imposed on us, on nature, like we used to, or like animals currently do, people we even like make it like more comfortable for people with disabilities and stuff like that to live in our society, right? So that part is there. That's why we still have like certain like diseases that are prevalent in our society, and because if those people died off, obviously those diseases wouldn't reproduce or in other humans, right? But yeah, of course, but maybe it could do this, but maybe. That's an interesting like thought process to think about it though. Always plan for the best situation, but I don't know. I go all in. Always go all in whatever it is you're trying to do, but have that detour plan in place that it can maybe help you go into that same direction, right? So go all in, but people say plan B distracts from plan A, right? And to a certain extent, yes, I understand, but you can't just go nilly-willy into whatever it is right there and then not think about the possible repercussions of what you do. That's just my thought process on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Watch some other videos that are going to be mad informative for you in the pinned cards here in the description and in the pinned comment as well. If you want to donate to the channel, donate any amount equal to the level of entertainment or education or information that I provided to you in the description as well, the PayPal link. And if you want to click on the Amazon link as well, if you click on it and you order as you normally do, I get a little kickback, a little commission from it as well. I appreciate that. But that's it, man. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, take our relationship further. Let's be friends, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. God bless, much love. Peace and joy. Namaste. And if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. If it doesn't feed you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, physically, if it's not helping you or bettering you in any way or nurturing you into a better person, then drop it. People, situations, bad energy, bad vibes, drop it away. If it's not nurturing you, don't feed dead situations. And always remember, keep that same energy. Be real, be authentic, don't be fake. And don't tolerate people who show fake love to you, who didn't support you in the beginning stages of your business, your career, but now once they see you having success, Now they want to support you. You tell them, keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy. None of that fake shit, none of that fake love around here. But yeah, man, deuces.
When wake up in the morning, margarita calling. I answer and I'm speaking. I save all of my tweaking for the weekend. The city is my paradise and I might never leave it. I'm lucky like a paradise.